Hi, it's me, Safe People Brooks, the British Tech Guru. Do you remember these? These were all the rage a few years ago. They're internet hotspots. This one was a straight talk internet hotspot, and I loved it. I kept using it, and then suddenly they decided they weren't going to support it anymore, and they weren't going to do hotspots anymore, which I think was a real swizz. I paid about $80 for this. I feel very, very scammed. Anyway, let's see. Oh yes, and by the way, yeah, we're going to take it apart and see what the heck's inside it. I just want to see. I'm just curious. I have no idea whether the parts probably aren't going to be usable. I like this. It's very, very tough, very hard, well made. I liked it. But, of course, Straight Talk decided, no, we're not going to support it anymore, despite the fact you're still using it. So, I went over to an ordinary telephone, Straight Talk phone, used it as the wireless hotspot. Then they decided, oh no, instead of paying $40 for 4 gigabytes of data with this, you've got to pay $50 for unlimited data. Oh, and then you've got to pay $10 a gigabyte for extra data. Yeah, right. Okay, so got those things out. Do I have any extra? I don't know. I don't think I've got extra pins in there. How does this come apart? I think this just... I wouldn't be too surprised if this didn't just pop off. Let's see. Not very popping offing. And this is basically big scam. I'm really quite upset about that. But on the other hand, trying to get any compensation out of an American company is almost impossible. Right, let's see, that was nothing. So, oh, I see why that was nothing. It pulls apart there. Yeah. Okay. That looks kind of interesting, but how can I get that apart now? Does that just pop out? Let's see if that just pops out. Well, that was an interesting popping sound, so I'm going to say it's probably glued. So it probably does pop out. And there's nothing on this side. So I'm just going to keep popping. And that sounded interesting. That did sound interesting. So yeah. Okay. Three buttons. I can't remember what the buttons were for. So we're going to go around here. I'm getting so enthused I'm forgetting if I'm just to check if I'm on camera or not. And it might not sound like I'm getting very enthused. It's actually quite interesting. Right, got my thumb in there. So we're going to put the knife in there, bit of leverage, and yeah. Alright, okay, there's 3 contacts there. That's what that is. Right, why is that not coming up? Ah. Let's just try. Oh, right, okay. That is the charging port, so it's anchored by the charging port. So let's see what we can do here. It's been forever since I used this. Are we really worried if I snap the plastic? Not really, because I'm never going to get a refund off this anyway. Oh, what's that? What is that? Oh, let me see. Oh! Heh. It was a hidden screw. And that is probably too big, so let's choose a smaller screwdriver. Oh yes. Get that out. If I can even see the perishing thing. Good. Got him out. Have I ever said how much I like this little screwdriver? I bought this one in Radio Shack many moons ago. Of course, Radio Shack is one of those companies that went, but oh, ha! Another tiny screw. And let me see. Nope, wrong one. I have multiple screwdrivers. This one is a Harbor Freight one. So obviously it's not silver. Oh, sorry, obviously it's not red. Obviously it's not gold, so it must be blue. Okay. Okay, we're going to get this out. Might take all century, but we're going to get it out. Right. Yay, got that off. Now, don't think there's anything else securing the circuit board. So we're just going to try and pull this circuit board out. Like I said, we're not losing anything. Oh my! There's the battery. Okay. It actually had quite a decent battery. Decent battery life anyway. Let's see. Oh, and people hate me. They hate me for doing this. For pulling lithium batteries out with a a knife. Right, that's the battery out. That is just a piece of metal. Oh, no. Ah, that is the display. Oh, yes. Fastened on with a ribbon cable. Interesting. So, am I in camera? Probably not. Okay, so that seems to be some kind of display, which is attached to this by a ribbon cable that I don't know how they've attached that ribbon cable. Does not seem to want to come unattached. Behind here is where all the things go on. Interesting little gizmo. It has a UMX 3.7 volt, 6.5 watt hour battery? Or 5.5 watt hour battery? That's not bad. No good for me, no good anymore, of course. You know, it's always interesting taking these pieces of crap apart. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was just rubbish taking up space on my shelf. Now, there are absolutely no usable parts in here, which is about what I expected. This lithium battery, it's probably no good. I'll just throw it away. And I could charge it fully and then shoot it and watch it go up in flames, but really, I can't be bothered. So that is a UMX Wi-Fi wireless hotspot that was total scam, very scammy. And you know, and to just kill the service on me and stop using the damn thing when I was still using it every day, that was nuts. Very annoying. And I bought this when my cable internet, no, sorry, my DSL internet became too expensive. And I just cut my internet consumption down and used this instead. But anyway, there we go. Now you've seen my hotspot taken apart. And if you didn't know, I'm Safe for Bilbo Brooks, the British Tech Guru.